Remember, for more information about New York City government services, dial 311 or visit nyc.gov.
Hello, this is New York City Controller Scott Stringer, and I'm the city's Chief Financial Officer. It's my job to safeguard New York's fiscal health, to oversee the budget, root out waste, fraud, and abuse across the city, and make sure all agencies work efficiently to serve your needs. The city's Controller's Office is working hard to ensure that your tax dollars are being spent on programs that create good-paying jobs and help New Yorkers climb the economic ladder. As Controller, one of my most important responsibilities is to manage New York City's 5 pension funds, which are valued at nearly $150 billion in assets. These funds provide retirement security for over 700,000 active and retired civil servants. My goal as City Controller is to make sure every New Yorker has an equal opportunity to succeed. Achieving economic justice in New York City is not a choice or an option. It's a responsibility. And my team and I look forward to working with you to make that promise a reality. Again, this is New York City Controller Scott Stringer.
If you've paid your parking ticket and are having a problem with the payment process, you can find help.
How do I get help with parking ticket payment problems?
Say, for example, you're owed a refund. If you're the registered owner of the car, the finance department will automatically issue a check for the overpayment within 30 days. If you're not the registered owner of the vehicle, procedures may be different, so make sure you save your tickets, payments, and tow receipts. Log on to the finance section of nyc.gov, click on refunds, and follow the instructions. You can file online or download a form to mail in later. Still can't find a solution to your problem? Contact 311 and a representative from the Department of Finance will get back to you.
¿Trabaja en la ciudad de Nueva York? ¿Tienen empleados en la ciudad de Nueva York? Soy Julie Menon, la comisionada del Departamento de Asuntos del Consumidor.
Queremos informarles sobre la nueva ley de ausencia laboral debido a enfermedad. Esta ley le exige a la mayoría de los empresarios que les concedan a sus trabajadores permiso laboral por motivos de enfermedad, para cuidar de sí mismos o de algún familiar. Llame al 311 o visite nyc.gov y busque Paid Sick Leave para saber si usted está amparado por esta ley.
Remember, for more information about New York City government services, dial 311 or visit nyc.gov.
Para nuestros niños y nuestras familias, las oportunidades comienzan ahora. Como maestra, me siento honrada de ofrecerle a mi clase de niños de 4 años una educación gratuita, de alta calidad y de día completo en el sistema de prekinder de la ciudad de Nueva York. Hoy le enseño a mi clase a compartir, a esperar su turno y seguir instrucciones. Todo eso es una parte importante de la preparación de los niños para una vida de aprendizaje, justo ahora cuando ingresan al sistema escolar. Quiero que los padres sepan que pueden solicitar ingreso a un programa de prekinder gratuito, de día completo y de alta calidad en nuestro sistema de escuelas públicas y en centros comunitarios para la primera infancia en todos los vecindarios de la ciudad. Para más información acerca del plan de prekinder para todos de la ciudad de Nueva York, visite nyc.gov/pre-K. Envíe un mensaje de texto con la palabra pre-K al 877-877 o llame al 311. Mi nombre es Marta y doy clases de pre-K para todos.
Getting a parking ticket isn't fun, but it happens. It's best to deal with it right away, but if you've put it off, you'll need to find out where you stand.
How do I check the status of a parking ticket online?
You can check the status of your ticket online by logging on to the Department of Finance at nyc.gov. Just enter the ticket information or your license plate number. You can find out how much you owe or whether a ticket is in judgment. If you can't find your ticket online, don't panic. A printed ticket status is usually available within 4 days, and a handwritten ticket can take up to 3 weeks to be posted. Not contesting the ticket? Just use a major credit card to pay the fine online. Find it, pay it, and forget it.
Hi, this is Queensborough President Melinda Katz, and I would like to invite you to come see the World's Borough. Our borough has 2.3 million residents and hosts over 130 different languages. Visit one of our cultural institutions, taste foods from across the globe at a local restaurant, take a ride on our subway lines, explore our beaches or our 16,000 acres of parkland. To learn more, join our mailing list at info@queensbp.org or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/QueensBPCats.
Remember, for more information about New York City government services, dial 311.
This is the sound of a brand new outdoor grill being hurled off a 20-story building. Now a stylish glass coffee table. An electric guitar. These are the things you could enjoy, all cast into oblivion. Because when you throw away money on wasted electricity, you throw away everything you could have bought with it. Visit EnergySavers.gov and get tips on how to save energy and money. Then do things like switch to Energy Star light bulbs or Energy Star appliances, and you could save hundreds of dollars a year. So this doesn't happen to the recliner you've had your eye on, or this to the treadmill on your wish list, or this to the shiny new bike your kid's been asking for. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Did you know if you work for a city contract or on a construction site, you may be entitled to a prevailing or living wage? The City Comptroller's Bureau of Labor Law sets prevailing wage rates every year. To see the entire prevailing wage schedule, visit our website, controller.nyc.gov, or send questions and comments to our email at laborlaw@controller.nyc.gov. You can also search to see if you are owed money on the City Comptroller's website. If you believe you're entitled to prevailing wage and may have been underpaid, you can file a complaint with our office. You can find the form at controller.nyc.gov under our General Information tab. Employers can also find helpful documents like employee sign-in sheets for job sites.
With more than 8 million people living in the city, there's a whole lot of garbage and recyclables to collect. So to keep things running smoothly, there's a timetable for pickups in all 5 boroughs.
What is my garbage and recycling pickup schedule?
Your pickup day and time depends on where you live in the city. To find out, simply go to nyc.gov and search Refuse Collection Schedule. But remember, you won't be seeing that garbage truck on city holidays. Really bad weather, like a snow or ice storm, which can make getting around tough, can also mean delays or cancellations. And it's not just your wardrobe that changes with the seasons, pickup times do too. Just go to the website to find out when to take out your trash and recyclables, and when to remove your empty bins from the curb.
Remember, for more information about New York City government services, dial 311 or visit nyc.gov.
Hi, this is Mayor Bill de Blasio. It's a historic time in our city. We're expanding free, high-quality pre-K options across all 5 boroughs. The early years of a child's life are precious. They're taking in everything around them, and they're ready to learn. When my children were in pre-K, I saw how they were encouraged to socialize, cooperate, and improve their focus. What looked like playing was in reality a structured, fun, and safe environment designed for them to begin learning. I want to make sure that every family knows about the free, high-quality pre-K options in community-based early childhood centers that are still available in every borough. To apply for free pre-K options near you, call 311 or visit nyc.gov/pre-K or text pre-K to 877-877. For our 4-year-olds, opportunity starts now.
Today might be the day I drop out of school. Today could be the last day I try. My parents alone can't stop me. My friends can't even stop me. But you might be able to. With United Way, you could tutor me, be my mentor, or volunteer to just read with me. If someone had helped me earlier, I might not be struggling. And studies prove that kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. There are tons of ways people like you can help kids like me stay in school. And United Way is calling for you to be one of them. Because it takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between me becoming one or the other could be you. Make me a success, not a statistic.
Take the pledge to volunteer now at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Brooklyn Bridge Park keeps getting better. Hi, I'm Regina Meyer, president of Brooklyn Bridge Park, and we're thrilled to welcome visitors to Pier 2 and Pier 4 Beach. Come play basketball, handball, bocce, or shuffleboard on our sports courts, roller skate at the rink, or simply relax in the sand. There's more to come next year with new parkland at Pier 6, Main Street, and John Street. Visit brooklynbridgepark.org or call 311 for more information. See you at the park.
Remember, for more information about New York City government services, dial 311.
Hola, les habla Carmen Fariña, cartiller del Departamento de Educación. Los primeros años de vida de un niño son muy importantes. Todavía puedes solicitar un cupo gratuito en excelentes centros comunitarios de la primera infancia. Llame al 311, visite nyc.gov/pre-K o envíe el texto pre-K al 877-877. Las oportunidades para niños comienzan ahora.
Did you know that New York City has a store? Well, it does. It's the City Store, the official store for the City of New York, where you can find everything from gifts and collectibles to municipal publications like the Green Book, and including a diverse collection of books about New York. So come to the City Store, located in the North Plaza of the Municipal Building. For more information, dial 311 or visit www.nyc.gov.
Good afternoon, pre-Kers.
Good afternoon, Miss Lindell.
For our children and families, opportunity starts now. As a teacher, I am honored to provide my class of 4-year-olds with free, high-quality, full-day education in New York City's pre-K system. Today, I'm teaching my class how to share, how to take turns, and how to follow directions. It's all an important part of preparing them.
I like the name.
Can I tell them to please be seated? Or do you want to? I think you know the official command.
No, please be seated.
It's amazing. It sounds exactly as I would have thought. Well, this is a really wonderful moment. I agree. The dog, obviously intelligent, worldly, named Dante, runs in the family. This is an amazing moment, and one of those moments when we are all really proud to be New Yorkers. And we're proud of the FDNY, and we're proud of our firefighters and our EMTs, because we have an example here. It's literally all you can ask of your fellow human beings in an atmosphere of crisis is to do all they've been trained to do, to act with bravery and fortitude. And here, in this case, we've got it all on display, everything we could ask of those who protect us, and it's a great story with a great outcome. Want to thank all the members of Ladder 107, Engine 225, and EMS stations 39 and 58, all from the Borough of Kings, all from Brooklyn. I want to thank all of you for your selflessness, your courage, your strength, your service to this city. It's a moment all New Yorkers feel that appreciation. The story's been spread all over the city, and it's one that makes people feel very good about being a New Yorker. I also want to thank the extraordinary leadership of the FDNY. Of course, Commissioner Dan Nigro, Chief of Department, Ed Kilduff, Chief of Operations, James Esposito, Chief of EMS, Abdo Namod. And I want to thank our colleagues from organized labor, play a crucial role every day working with us. Al Hagan, the president of the UFOA, Izzy Miranda, the president of the EMTs, paramedics, and fire inspectors, and Vincent Variali, the president of the EMS officers. Thank you to all of you. I think most people know what happened on Tuesday, but I'll recount the basics for the few who may not know. It was an extraordinary rescue. Pictures are incredibly powerful. Firefighters and EMTs working together. Extraordinary teamwork, extraordinary quick thinking, extraordinary bravery. The firefighters leapt into action when they heard reports of children trapped on the 4th floor of an 8-story building. They saw 2 children poking their heads out the window as smoke poured out around them. It was obvious there wasn't a lot of time. The firefighters worked calmly, rapidly, in a focused manner in a high-pressure situation. Outstanding teamwork was displayed throughout. On the outside, firefighter Tim Sonnenberg skillfully maneuvered the fire truck between trees, and this is a very difficult thing to do when there's no time to get it done, maneuvered the fire truck into the perfect position to be able to get the rescue rig into action. Had to knock down a fence in the process to make it work. It's one of those split-second things that really defines heroism, you know, the kind of decision that has to work and has to work in very little time, and it did work. He then raised firefighter Frank Blackstone up to the window in a bucket, and the 2 children were successfully rescued, kept them calm, and got them back to the ground safely. But meanwhile, the fire is still burning. On the inside, Lieutenant Chris Bedard, firefighter Michael Pfaff, and probationary firefighter Justin Tallett made their way up to the 4th floor, greeted by heavy smoke that engulfed the entire floor. They had to crawl down the hallway to find the apartment with the fire. They had flames all around them. They went into the apartment, and because, in large measure, of Justin's quick thinking and good judgment, Justin was able to identify the room where there was yet another child. He noticed a TV playing cartoons in one of the rooms, and there were bunk beds and a crib. Followed his instincts, went into the room, pulled back the covers on the bed to find an unconscious 3-year-old boy. He rushed the boy to waiting firefighters below, and then the EMTs came into action. Kenneth Barito and Evelina Zelenska from Station 39. They were able to revive this young boy on the way to the hospital. All 3 children now safe and sound. I have to note that within this incredible story, this wonderful story, and this story with so many heroes, there is one particularly interesting story within, and it's the story of Justin, who only for the 2nd time in his life was responding to a fire. He's fresh out of the academy, just graduated in June. This was only his 2nd fire, but it was not his first time encountering danger. He was an Army medic for 8 years with the National Guard, including a tour of duty in Afghanistan. He had just completed that service, chose immediately to become a firefighter. I have particular appreciation and respect for our veterans who then decided to go yet another step in terms of public service and join our uniformed services in this city. Every single member of Ladder 107 and Engine 225 who were present that day were instrumental in saving the lives of these 3 young children. It was an extraordinary example of teamwork. And every EMT who joined in the effort played a crucial role. Everyone did what they were trained to do and did it in a superb fashion. So these really are heroes. We search in modern society for people we can consider heroes. Look around right now and you see the real thing. And true professionals, people who took their training, put it into action to the letter. Our city is very fortunate to have people of this caliber protecting us and watching over us. And I salute all of you for what you've done, all of you for the example you've set, and for absolutely living up to the name New York's Bravest. With that, I'd like to welcome our Fire Commissioner, Dan Nigro.
I think the mayor told the story quite well as to what happened that day. And just a few words about how that happens is the fire department starts with the best people in the world. I believe in our department. Our firefighters and EMT are the best. They receive great training. They continue training their whole life. The discipline at fires is such that this team split up and half worked outside, half worked inside, and the rescues were made from both locations. Great leadership, great people, desire, and the job's not over until we get the folks to the hospital, and that's what happened here. The pass off to the EMTs, everything went as it's scripted, as it should go, and that's the way it goes most days and most nights in New York with our fire department because of the quality of the people and the quality of the training. And sometimes people ask why I came back to the fire department, and all around me is the reason. I'm thankful every day to the mayor for giving me the opportunity to lead this great department. He mentioned Justin. I mean, it's just another example of thousands of folks we have in the department of how qualified they are, how dedicated, and the kind of job they did. And the dedication around us, all of these firefighters came to support the brothers and sisters. They had a golf outing planned today, and they skipped that golf outing because they would prefer to be here to be with those being recognized. So we thank them for commitment, and we thank you, Mayor, for your commitment to the fire department. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I always like to say that I could not be more happy that Dan Nigro agreed to come back. And I love the story of his family. Dan was the class of 1969. His father was a class of 1946. Between you, how many years?
You tell us.
I want to say 55, but that might be too little.
60,
Over 60.
66.
66, even better. 66 years of combined service between father and son. And that's part of what makes you such a great leader of this department, that you have that incredible legacy. We're going to call up each of these heroes to be recognized individually with a certificate. I want to say to our friends in the media, after we do that, we'll take questions about this incident and how they dealt with it. We'll take questions on topic after we do the certificates. So I'm going to call out each name, and where do you want us to stand, Renali? I should stand right there. Okay, I'm going to gently move you. And we'll call up each person. Firefighter Justin Tallett. Come in this on the other side. The paparazzi, Justin, is tough. Well done. Thank you. Firefighter Frank Blackstone. Good. Thank you. Lieutenant Christopher Bedard. Excellent. Thank you, Lieutenant. Firefighter Timothy Sonnenberg. Thank you. Firefighter Michael Pfaff. Well done. Firefighter Daniel Simon. Well done. Lieutenant Brian Nicholson. Got it. Excellent. Firefighter Christopher Savino. And Dante. Here you go. Come on, Dante, you got your moment here. Don't miss the cookie. He's like reverse for the paparazzi. I like that. Excellent. That's the arty stuff. Well done. Firefighter Matthew Murphy. All right. Firefighter Anthony Maneri. Battalion Chief James McDermott. Well done. Excellent. EMT Kenneth Barito. Got it. Excellent. EMT Richard Lewis. Excellent. Thank you. Now I want to make sure I say it right. EMT Evalina Zalinska. How'd I do? Don't tell me. Was I close? Well done. Medic Diana Reyes. And finally, Medic Maliki O'Neill. All right, excellent. Well done. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, for our friends in the media, any questions on this, including questions for the individuals who did these heroic acts? Feel free. Go ahead.
So what's the dog's role? Like, is it the firehouse dog?
So what's up with the dog? Was that your question? Who would like to address the role of the dog?
The dog is a mascot. They used to have a role in the days of horses to do that, to chase people.
Yeah, come over here. Come on.
They had a formal role at one time with horses and such, but now they're mascots, and same role they play at home. Yes, pets.
And what he's the mascot for what? For the firehouse that responded to this?
He's attached to the firehouse in Brooklyn.
All right. Any other questions from our friends in the media? It's been well covered, but we'd like to give them a chance to ask anyway. Going once. Yeah?
So everybody up here, it's everybody from the firehouse and everybody from the EMS that responded. That's who's standing here?
Well, we have layers of response. This is the firehouse, the first due companies, the first to arrive, and they did the rescues and put out the fire. The engine company uses the hose line and puts out the fire. And the EMS crews are those that responded and treated the patient. There were other members of the department there. And also the battalion chief was in charge of the fire.
So everyone, the bottom line is everyone played an important role. And this is the kind of teamwork necessary to save lives, and it's on display right here. Last call for the media. Going once, going twice. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations.
First question, forget about you guys. Dante gets the first question.